can't have access because they're refusing access that's going to have a material impact, I will be back meeting with you before we head down the road.
I'm just wondering if we should forward this to not only to the chief ahead of that, but also look at the wording of the agreement, because I think it is very specific.
Absolutely. No toxic waste.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, you know, I don't want to waste your time and you don't want to waste mine. If you're not comfortable signing this thing until we talk to them, then don't sign it. You know, it's really, you shouldn't spend a lot of your time fiddling with this. If you haven't checked this out by now, you should.
We've used you how many times? So
yeah,
we're not.
Right.
That's the reason why we called you.
So
we know.
You know, we 2/3 of our work doesn't have a contract associated with it. So and I'll tell you, and you can take it to the bank. What I've told you is so, and you'll never see. We've never sued a client. We've never forced a contract. We've never abandoned the contract. We've never abandoned a client. And so, but if you're uncomfortable, and I understand some people are, the word that's on the paper, if you're uncomfortable signing it, don't. We'll come back to you. We'll go ahead and contact the fire department or the fire district, the people in the district, and then we'll come back. I'll simply call you and say, it looks like we don't have a problem, that the information is available and we can get it, and then you can execute the contract and mail it. Does that make sense?
That might not be a bad idea. I just have to tell you that whenever anybody tells me what they don't do, it always sends the hairs on the back of my neck up. I can't tell you in business how many times. Yeah. Good point, but that will work in your favor.
I don't need it to work.
No, I guess you don't. But when people tell me, boy, they, you know, there's no problem paying for services.
Then don't, you know, what else can I offer you? But not to sign the contract.
No,
that's fine.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
Absolutely.
I'm wondering if we should make the first contact with the district.
I didn't mean to rattle you,
No,
but
you
I
don't.
do expect that we would get, you know, good answers from you, which I think you've given us. So thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. It's just I drove an hour and a half to get here, and
you got another hour
snowing, and I've got an engagement, and so you know I don't want to ask you to do anything that you're not comfortable doing. So I will leave it the way we'll leave it is I will be in touch with the fire chief, and through him, and maybe directly, I don't know how it works or how he'll want it to work, but I'll be in touch with him and the commissioners. If there's any reason to believe that information that they can't or won't make available to us will have a material impact on the final product, I'll be back.
You'll let us know.
Okay.
And if it's not, I'll simply notify Joyce that we're good to go. The only thing that I am concerned about is that we need to add a commensurate amount of time to the other end of the contract, and I'll get that to you, because if we are going to have to assemble some of this information, it's not going to be all readily available. We're going to need some time to do that, and we're already 2 weeks closer to the end of when you wanted this done when we started. So
Understood.
The timetable will be adjusted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does everyone was in agreement with that?
Yep.
Fine. Fine. Get back on the road and enjoy this.
Even if we just added a small sentence, I think we could sign it tonight, just to that addendum too, where you're requiring the following documents. We just basically spell that out. Because
I think he's comfortable either way.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Whatever you're comfortable
your way.
with. Really, you know.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. I appreciate you coming here today. That was really
Thanks very
I
much.
don't mean to pick on your hair.
No.
I love that. I'll pick on yours too.
Thanks, Mr. Jen.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good holiday.
You too. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Take care.
All right, thanks.
Talk to you.
Yep. Merry Christmas. Moving right along. All right.
He's pretty funny.
He's a good guy.
You know what? Those were all the things that I wanted to hear. He said everything that I wanted to hear. Everything.